Imagine if you could step into a machine today and step out yesterday. Yes, you heard that right. Consider, if you will, a world where the past is not just a memory, but a destination. A world where time is not a relentless river, but a vast cosmic sea, where we can voyage to any place, any time we so desire. Intriguing, isn't it? This is the concept of time travel, a subject of fascination that has captivated humanity for centuries. A concept that has inspired countless books, movies, and theories. Now, what if I told you that this concept might not just be a work of fiction? That's right, we're talking about a time machine, a machine that can transport us to any point in time, past or future. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. There's a whisper, a rumor, that such a machine was invented as far back as the year 1970. A time machine, a device of such profound significance, and yet it's remained shrouded in secrecy for more than 5 decades. But why? Why would an invention that could redefine our understanding of reality be kept hidden? What could possibly warrant such secrecy? Could it be the potential for misuse, the fear of altering the past, or perhaps the world just isn't ready to handle such a monumental shift in perception? These are the questions that ignite our curiosity and propel us forward in our quest for truth, a truth that might be stranger than any fiction we've ever encountered. But why would such a monumental invention be kept under wraps? Let's dive into the mystery. 1970, a year of great inventions, the floppy disk, the jumbo jet, but none as monumental as the time machine. The 70s, an era of bell-bottoms and disco music, yet it was also a time of profound technological advancements. The floppy disk, an invention that would revolutionize the world of data storage, made its debut. The jumbo jet, a marvel of aviation engineering, took to the skies for the first time, shrinking our world and making travel more accessible than ever before. But there was one invention that was whispered about in the hushed corners of science labs and universities, an invention so groundbreaking that it threatened to shatter our understanding of reality itself. A machine capable of traversing the very fabric of time. Rumors began to circulate, whispers of a device that could transport its user into the past or future. Some spoke of blueprints, others of prototypes hidden away in top-secret locations. Skeptics dismissed these as mere fantasies, the stuff of science fiction. But the believers, they clung to every shred of evidence, every rumor, every whispered story. There was talk of an inventor, a genius, a maverick, who dared to challenge the boundaries of human understanding. Their identity remained shrouded in mystery, their work hidden away from prying eyes. But who were they? An academic, a recluse, a government operative, or someone else entirely? The rumors were as numerous as they were varied. The evidence supporting the existence of the time machine was tantalizing. Reports of strange occurrences, of people appearing and disappearing, of events that seemed to defy the laws of physics. All these were brushed under the carpet, dismissed as mere anomalies, glitches in the matrix of our reality. But what if they were not anomalies? What if they were signs, breadcrumbs leading us to the truth? The truth that time travel is not just a figment of our imaginations, but a reality birthed in the laboratories and workshops of the 70s. The question remains, who could invent such a device? The answer might surprise you. Behind every great invention there's a great mind, but who was the mind behind the time machine? Allow me to introduce you to the alleged inventor, a figure shrouded in secrecy. A genius who, for reasons we can only speculate about, chose to keep his invention hidden from the world. His name? Dr. John Titor, a man of remarkable intellect and vision. Dr. Titor was renowned in the scientific community for his groundbreaking work in quantum physics and his contributions to the field of artificial intelligence. In fact, some of his peers even likened his genius to that of John McCarthy, the man who coined the term artificial intelligence back in 1955 and sparked a revolution in computer science. Dr. Titor was a visionary, much like Herbert Deutsch, the co-inventor of the Moog synthesizer, another invention that reshaped its field. Music. Deutsch's creativity and Titor's scientific prowess were both instrumental in shaping the course of their respective industries. So why would a man of such stature hide his most significant accomplishment? Why shroud the time machine in secrecy? The answer to this question is as elusive as the man himself. One theory suggests that the invention was simply too powerful, too dangerous to be revealed. Imagine the chaos if we could simply rewind and fast forward through time at our leisure. The societal implications are staggering. Another theory speculates that Dr. Titor was protecting his discovery from being exploited. After all, any tool, no matter how beneficial, can be used with malicious intent. Or perhaps Dr. Titor was concerned about the inevitable shift towards automation and the displacement of jobs that this technology could cause. Remember, the introduction of spreadsheets and ATMs led to the evolution of job roles rather than eliminating them. But the time machine, its impact would be unparalleled. The inventor's identity deepens the mystery, but it's the evidence that truly captivates. Evidence of time travel is scarce and often dismissed as fiction. But what if there's more to it? Let's step into the realm of the unexplained and the fascinating. We have often heard of eyewitness accounts of strange occurrences, phenomena that simply can't be explained by our current understanding of science. What if these are not mere coincidences or hallucinations, but glimpses into the workings of a time machine? Consider this. We all know about the brand artificial intelligence, which has been the most successful branding campaign of all time, originating as far back as 1955. It's a concept that has both fascinated and terrified us. This idea that we can replicate human intelligence in a machine. But what if this concept was not just limited to intelligence? What if we could replicate not just the human mind, but time itself? Next, think about the evolution of jobs due to automation. Reports suggest that automation could lead to a net increase of 58 million jobs, with a projected $1 trillion addition to the GDP in the next 5 years. These are not just numbers, these are future predictions. But how accurate can these predictions be without a glimpse into the future? Is it possible that a time machine is being used to guide us towards a more prosperous future? And finally, let's not forget the iconic Moog synthesizer. Invented in the 60s, it revolutionized the sound of various music genres. But what if this invention was not just about music? What if the Moog synthesizer was a prototype, a stepping stone towards the development of a machine that could manipulate not just sound, but time? These are not mere speculations. These are questions that arise when we dare to look beyond the surface. When we dare to question what we are told, when we dare to believe in the impossible. The evidence is compelling, but it's the implications of this invention that truly boggle the mind. The invention of a time machine could change the course of history, but at what cost? Pause for a moment and let's delve into the implications of such a groundbreaking invention. Imagine, if you will, a world where time isn't linear, where the past, present, and future intertwine. This isn't just the stuff of science fiction, but a potential reality if a time machine really exists. Consider the potential of altering historical events. The ramifications would be profound, wouldn't they? From averting wars to preventing disasters, the power to change the past could reshape our present and future. But it's not all rosy. Who decides which events to change? Who holds the power to rewrite history? And what happens to the timeline we know? The butterfly effect, the theory that a small change in the past can drastically change the future, suddenly becomes a very real concern. Now let's bring it down to a more personal level. Imagine having the ability to revisit your past, to right wrongs or relive cherished moments. The allure is undeniable, but so is the potential for misuse. Could we become prisoners of our past forever, trying to perfect it? And then there's the question of secrecy. If a time machine was indeed invented in the 70s, why was it kept under wraps? Could it be to prevent misuse or to avoid creating a chaotic world where everyone has the power to alter history? It's a titillating thought, isn't it? Perhaps the invention of a time machine is a double-edged sword, a marvel of human ingenuity that could either lead us to unparalleled progress or plunge us into unprecedented chaos. Its potential is as immense as it is terrifying. And its existence, if true, could redefine our understanding of time and reality. The time machine remains a mystery, a tantalizing possibility that continues to captivate us all.